Morgan Branch. I got my children in the car. You better back the
You better back.
Shut my door up.
Don't tell me what.
Shut my door.
Do. I run this
Bitch, you better get out of my face. My children are in the car.
Get out of the car.
False
Will
insurance?
you shut up? Tell me what to quit doing, all right? Because I'm getting pissed off. You don't want me to get pissed off, all right? So I need your name and I need your date of birth and I need it right now.
Morgan.
Hey. Well, you were under arrest.
For what reason?
Using your loudspeaker. Been warned numerous times to not use your loudspeaker.
They never gave me a decibel meter.
We're under arrest. So I need to see your ID.
I need to see a meter.
You, sir, are under arrest.
And you can't even apologize to the public. You gotta watch it with the public when you coming out. You just ran the light, people walking on the crosswalk, and you on your bullshit. And you.
What starts as a typical traffic stop in rural Kentucky quickly spirals into chaos when a young mother is confronted by a trooper with something to prove. Her refusal to surrender her ID without cause sparks a dramatic clash, complete with screaming officers, broken car doors, and questionable citations. But behind the flashing lights lies a deeper issue. Are we witnessing law enforcement or lawful intimidation?
Morgan Branch. I got my children in the car. You better back the
You better back.
Shut my door up.
Don't tell me what.
Shut my door.
Do. I run this.
Bitch, you better get out of my face. My children are in the car.
Get out of the car.
I can't. This is a standard with no e-brake.
Well,
I ain't doing anything wrong. What the is
out of
this?
the car.
You will not take my phone. This is a normal traffic violation, and you are in denial of rights under the color of law.
Put your finger in my.
I am buckled. I am no threat to you. You will back the up. Get your superintendent now. This is denial of rights under the color of law. My vehicle will drive off.
You're going to get out
Put
of
the
the car.
emergency brake on.
Ma'am, you will be. Get your lieutenant right now.
brake on.
The emergency brake don't
Stop
work.
screaming.
I said that 5 times.
Look at me.
Get your lieutenant now.
We don't have a
Tell us what
lieutenant
to
out.
do.
My kids are in this car. There's no e-brake on it.
Quit acting like an idiot with them.
I'm not, and I am recording this entire interaction.
We are too.
I went and got my children f***ing McDonald's.
Okay.
Okay.
Why are you screaming at us?
She's screaming at me. She came up nasty as hell.
Okay. I said, did you not see the lights? Is what I said.
And I pulled
And
into
I have a body
here.
camera. You went
Good
in
for
here
you.
pretty recklessly with children in the car. You went
I am
in
not
pretty
reckless as
recklessly.
hell. No,
It was pretty
ma'am.
recklessly.
No,
Yes,
ma'am.
it
And
was.
this is
Yes,
a normal
ma'am, it
traffic
was.
stop. You are snotty, girl.
Are you
This is a normal traffic
you have
stop.
a driver's license?
You are all.
Fucking do.
Yes.
Are you out of Ohio?
Yes.
Have you
Yes.
provided your driver's license?
I provided my
Did you
social,
write her?
absolutely. I have
Somebody-
registration. This
okay.
is a normal traffic stop, and you are in violation, denial of rights under the color of law, in which I will prosecute in your agency.
Okay, I'll
Yes,
see you
ma'am,
in
I
court.
will. Don't think my family ain't lawyers.
Stop cussing, please.
No, ma'am. No,
I'm
sir.
not a man.
I am not. You all are out of control. Absolutely out of control. This is a normal traffic stop. Please get my stuff. Write me my ticket for my false
Will you
insurance.
shut up? Tell me what to quit doing, all right? Because I'm getting pissed off. You don't want me to get pissed
My
off, all right? So
children
I
are-
need your
my
name and I need
children
your
are
date of
fine.
birth and I need it right now.
Morgan Branch, 11/9/1999.
What's your
Please
middle
shut my
initial?
door. Paige. Shut my door.
Have
You
you
have
been
woken
drinking
up
or
my
smoking or
children.
anything like that,
No.
What's your date of birth again, ma'am?
11/9/1999. She said, "Can I give it? I need your license." I went to reach in to grab my registration, my license right here. What are you reaching for? Shit, girl, you told me my license.
I was right here for the whole thing.
I was not reaching fast. She asked for my license, so I went right here in my glove box and got my license and registration. Well, my license ain't on me, but
Yeah, we don't want to scream. We don't want to cause a scene.
oh, they're gonna be. I don't want my
because
children
you're
to
making
trust.
them.
No,
Yeah.
You'll teach them to be a sovereign citizen because you know the color of law.
absolutely,
Like you think you do.
absolutely.
And you don't know jack shit about nothing.
I know plenty.
You wouldn't know shit from Shinola.
I know a bunch.
Trooper Mitchell will be up with you shortly, okay? I expect to be not hear any screaming.
Who the hell's Mitchell? Is that the blonde
That's
bitch?
the female trooper,
Mm.
okay?
Can you please, I request one of you to hand me my ticket?
Sure, I'll hand it to you.
Okay, I'll take you. Thank you. I do not want any more interactions with that woman.
I don't think any of us want another interaction with you, to be honest with you.
Well, I'm doing pretty good cooperating well with you. You're calm. We're communicating pretty effectively.
Yeah, there's no need for screaming. I hate screaming. I hate hollering. There's no need for that.
We're communicating.
It's childish, to be honest with you.
I don't know what the hell her problem was.
I'm not talking about her.
Well, I know you ain't talking about me.
I am.
Well, you got opinions are assholes, and everybody's got one.
Yep. Some have bigger assholes than others, too.
Mm-hmm.
Some have whole asses.
Yeah. How many cars you got on me right now? 5?
Stop cussing.
It's freedom of speech. I can just cuss freely. I'm not menacing or cussing at you.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I don't like cussing.
I'm sorry. You're offended. You're a police officer. I hope you'd have much greater shoulders on than that for me cussing freely. Why did you think I was West Virginia?
I thought that's where he was from.
This video reminds us that ID refusal isn't about defiance. It's about demanding accountability from those who wield power. You have the right to know why you're being stopped, and you're not obligated to surrender your ID without legal cause. When law enforcement forgets their oath, your camera and your courage become your best defense. Always record, always ask why, and never stop knowing your rights. In the quiet streets of Appleton, a street preacher's voice becomes the spark for a full-blown clash with law enforcement. Armed with a megaphone and a message, he's confronted by officers who demand ID, threaten arrest, and invoke noise ordinances, with no meter in sight. What unfolds next is more than a sound complaint. It's a battle over rights, power, and selective enforcement.
Hi. Well, you are under arrest.
For what reason?
Using your loudspeaker. Been warned numerous times to not use your loudspeaker.
They never gave me a decibel meter.
75 feet away, sir.
Well, do you have a meter for it? Can you measure
I
it?
will be making a report, and you are under arrest. So I'll need to see your ID.
I need to see a meter.
You, sir, are under arrest. I need to see your ID.
Where's the meter? To
Turn
measure
around and
this.
place your hands behind your back or produce your ID, because you are under arrest. I don't need a meter. I've told you, 75 feet. I can hear you clearly from 75 feet with your amplified voice. Give me your ID, or I'm going to take you to the county jail.
So you're going to violate my
Give
Fifth
me your
Amendment?
ID, or I'm taking you to the county jail.
Your name is Officer Miller.
Are you going to comply or not comply, sir?
Officer,
I need to know whether you're going to comply or not.
what does it look like I'm doing?
I don't know.
Your name is Officer Miller.
Clearly.
And your badge number?
You'll see that when I give you your citation.
Just tell me your badge number.
9122.
91.
9122. It'll be on the piece of paper that I'm giving you.
122. Why are you so hostile, sir?
Not hostile at all.
You are hostile.
Because you've come out here numerous times, and you've been told numerous times to not use that machine.
No, they said you said it's too loud. They never gave me a decibel meter, a reading.
What do you not understand about the decibel meter and the 75 feet rule, sir? If you can hear an amplified voice within 75 feet, you're in violation of the ordinance, which I believe, sir, I personally told you that about 6 months ago in front of the PAC and in front of Appleton East.
So you measured it?
So why do you keep coming back here and doing that?
Because I'm a Christian. That's what a Christian does.
And when you're a Christian,
why are you hostile?
You don't want to play by the rules. Is that what you're saying? I don't understand why you.
Preaching the gospel.
You won't play by the rules.
I understand why you're so hostile.
All I'm asking you to do is not use that machine. You can stand out here all day and all night. I don't really care. I don't really care.
Well, what I've been told before is there's
what you're doing is not playing by the rules. You've been told that. You've been told that this weekend.
They didn't say I couldn't use it. They just said that I had to keep it down a little bit. They never measured it.
Who said that?
The officers I've talked to before.
What officer? You asked me my name. No, you should know their officers. Clearly, your playbook is to ask for the officer's name and their badge number. Tell me who they are so I can call them.
I don't recall their exact names.
Oh, okay. All right.
Tell me why you're so hostile. You are hostile.
I'm not being hostile.
You are.
What I'm trying to understand is why you won't play by the rules. You keep coming back here over and over again,
yeah, baby,
and you're told over and over again to just play by the rules, and you refuse to do that. I don't understand why that is.
I understand why you're so hostile. Why do you hate God?
Why do I hate God? That's a good one. You're going to stand right here? You're not going to flee? I don't need to place your handcuffs?
You have my ID. How am I going to flee?
you'd be surprised. People do that all the time.
I'm not leaving up my ID. As you demanded.
I did demand it. And that guy right over there is lucky that he's in the county. Because he needs it. He's going to get a ticket too, I think. Because I just saw a county squad go around. So you got a phone, you better tell him.
Why do you hate God so
to
much?
knock it off.
Why do you hate God?
I don't hate God, sir. What I hate is people that don't play by the rules. We have protests here almost every weekend.
Good.
And folks gather, they do their thing, and everyone's fine and happy with it. But you and your group keeps coming back and refuse to play by the rules. So clearly what you're trying to do is invoke some kind of response from either the police, the public, or whatever.
It's great if you leave us alone.
Can you tell me why you don't play by the rules?
Can you tell me why you're so hostile?
I'm asking you, why won't you play by the rules? Is there something within your group that doesn't allow you to understand what rules are?
Well,
do you think you're above rules because you're a Christian?
No, do you think you're above treating people with kindness and being polite and not being hostile? Just because you don't like what they're doing?
Is this hostile?
It is. You were hostile when you approached me.
I don't think so. Because I'm hostile because you refused to give me your ID.
I didn't refuse to give me ID.
I don't understand why you do that. You said I'm not giving you my ID.
Well, because you didn't tell me what I did wrong.
Yes, I did. I clearly came up and said you're under arrest. When you're under arrest for something, you have to give person your ID.
And I did.
And if you don't give your ID, then you get booked into county jail.
That's what I did.
Especially a person that doesn't live in the city.
That's what I did.
I know you did. And after that, I backed off. And now
you didn't have to be a bully.
Having some kind of
you didn't have to be a bully at first.
About whether I am this or I am that. All I'm asking you is please to comply with the rules, and you refuse to do that.
All I'm asking is don't approach people as a bully, because you were a bully.
Over and over and over and over again, you refuse to comply by the rules. I don't understand why that's the case. Why is that?
I don't comply with tyranny.
Is there some reason why you? Is there a reason why you do that? Can you clearly articulate a reason why you won't follow the rules?
If you can show me an ordinance that says that we can't use a megaphone, then.
Lieutenant Lewis sent an email to the entire department and said, "You, sir, Nicholas Head, were taken over to that squad right there, in fact, and shown this computer and the ordinance that said you can't use an amplified device." Is Lieutenant Lewis lying? You're telling me Lieutenant Lewis is lying?
Or did it say that there's a certain decibel meter reading that you can't?
There is one of those too.
Well, you can't have it both ways. You can either use it or not use it.
I can have it both ways.
If you can,
it's either 75 feet. If I can hear it, it's amplified. You can't use it, or you have a decibel level. That's not the case, but I can hear it clearly 75 feet.
Okay.
So I'll be right back with your citation.
I appreciate it if you don't approach me as a bully again. I appreciate if you don't approach me as a bully again, Officer Miller.
Your perception of my persona is your perception, sir. I have a video camera. You have a video camera. Yep. You could say those words all you like. I'm not being a bully.
You are
I told you were under arrest.
Yeah, and you did it in a hostile manner.
I don't know who you are. I don't know whether or not you're going to get violent.
You know my name.
I do.
You know my name before.
You look differently than before. Yeah, last time it was cold. The last time I saw you, you look bigger.
I'm about the same size.
You had a coat.
You know us. We're not violent. You know that.
I'm not. I don't know anything about you.
Sure, you see me before.
All I know is you're a person that doesn't follow the rules. People that don't follow rules do all kinds of crazy things. I don't know.
We're not violent Christians.
I need to approach someone safely, who's clearly over and over again violating the rules of the city.
You don't have to do it in a hostile manner.
In good form. Just stay here a second. I'll be right back. Apologize for the length of time. I'm having a little computer problems there. I wasn't issued a printer in my car. So here's what you're getting today is a citation for radio or electronic sound amplification device prohibited. You have an optional court date September 9th, 2020 at 8:30 in the morning. The Court Commissioner's Office out of Gamey County. You can go to court at that time and date or pay a fine $200.50. If you don't go to court or pay the fine by that date, a warrant may be issued for your arrest. There's instructions on the bottom to mail payment if you choose to do that, or show up at this court date and pay there. Or you can go to the court's office at Allegheny County, same address, and pay if you so choose. Questions about that?
Where are you gonna go when you die, officer? Heaven or hell?
I didn't hear what you said.
Where will you go when you die, heaven or hell? It's not something to laugh about.
That's for me to know and for no one to know, or is it?
Well, God knows.
Discussion. Do you have any questions about that citation?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions
why are you a
about
tyrant?
the use of amplification devices in the city of Appleton?
What's the ordinance number?
It says right on there, 12-87, which I checked my emails and Lieutenant Lewis said you were told that specifically less than 3 days ago. And if that's the guy from Chilton, he was also shown the computer less than 3 days ago.
You know, your deputies told us we were fine. The sheriff deputies said we were fine.
Earlier?
I'm sorry, what?
Are you aware that today your sheriff's deputies said we were fine?
Okay, we're the city of Appleton,
Okay,
and Outagamie County has a different
but you should work
ordinance.
together. How can
City of Appleton has a different ordinance than
how can
Outagamie
one
County.
position of authority come out and tell us we're fine, and then another one come out and give us citations?
This is the city of Appleton
that's
property.
tyranny.
That's Outagamie County.
Right across the street is Outagamie County. This is
It is.
Outagamie County.
Nope, this is actually Calumet County.
Right across the street.
Absolutely.
So Calumet is
Grand tricky here.
tyrants, and Outagamie actually has some sense.
What did you just say?
I said, so Calumet is tyrants, and Outagamie has sense.
That's your opinion. I guess you're welcome to
you
it.
just proved it.
No, listen, I just like to tell you one thing, and I don't know if you've been standing here when I've been talking. Is this your husband?
You be respectful to a lady officer.
Or no? You don't want to admit
Doesn't
that?
matter.
I said no.
Oh, okay. So,
Wow,
he's been told a number of
you are a
times.
tyrant, and we're going to report you.
Have a great day.
Yeah.
You're going to be on YouTube, officer, just so you know that. It'll be on YouTube.
My own recording device.
Officer Miller. I'm going to put you on YouTube. Is the city so crime-free that you can harass Christians and street preachers?
Why don't y'all work together?
Pardon?
Why don't y'all work together?
I literally just arrived here about 45 seconds.
I know. That's why I came over, because I saw you as a deputy, and we spoke with your deputy.
Correct, but I don't know what the other deputy was mentioning as far as where you guys were at in reference to when you were talking and everything else. But you're on the city side, violating the city ordinance. They can adhere to the ordinance, which is a violation.
Okay. Thank you. Excuse me.
Is this city so crime-free you have time to harass street preachers? No one's being shot to death down the street. No one's being mugged. You got time to harass street preachers?
You know, babies are murdered.
Does that matter to you at all?
Wicked women that go in there and kill them. That's what you do.
And instead you're worried about street preachers? 3 police cars here? You're the reason why people don't respect the police. You're the reason why.
People are supposed to back the blue. Why?
That's all we're asking, sir.
Well,
Tyrannical rule.
All rules.
We have a First Amendment that trumps your stupid rule.
don't need luck. Oh, you need Jesus Christ.
When police use vague ordinances to demand ID and silence speech, it's not about keeping peace. It's about controlling who gets to speak. Know this: you have a right to remain silent, but you also have a right to speak. You don't owe ID unless the law says so. And you certainly don't owe obedience to unlawful orders. Record everything. Question everything. And don't let intimidation replace accountability. In the heart of Harlem, a pedestrian's brush with danger turns into a public showdown. A police cruiser blasts through a red light, nearly striking a man with the right of way, and what follows is a fiery confrontation caught entirely on camera. He demands answers, she offers silence, and the badge behind the wheel refuses accountability. But when citizens stand up, who really protects and serves?
You gotta watch it with the public when you coming out. You just ran the light, people walking on the crosswalk, and you on your bullshit, and you don't even want to acknowledge me. You a piece of
My lights were on though, right?
What?
I turned my lights on.
Yeah. And as soon as you turned on your lights, you hit your gas from 0 to at least 30. What do you mean no? No? Really? No? I was on the crosswalk and I have the right of way. And for you to run the light like that and not give people a chance to walk, you are I'm formally requesting your supervisor. Excuse me. I'm formally requesting your supervisor. What's your name and badge number? Yeah, your name. I want your supervisor. That's what I want. That if you would have hit me, then what?
But you wouldn't have hit you though.
What? You didn't hit me because I moved out the way. That's why you ain't hit me. I am requesting your supervisor.
I ain't no rat. No, you don't. No, that's both.
What's your name and badge number, officer?
4940.
Can I get your supervisor, please?
My supervisor.
Cause that's a gross misuse of tax dollars. What you doing?
Come over here.
No, right here, ma'am. Please.
Where are we going? I gotta turn the car over. We're gonna go first.
I need you to call your supervisor, cause it's about to be a problem. It's about to be a problem out here. Yeah, taxpayers pay for that gas. Y'all don't care about tax funds though. No, ain't no call a precinct. I need your supervisor. Look, I'm formally asking for her supervisor, and she's refusing to get me a supervisor.
North Central. We got Timothy. I'm safe.
Where?
Because I want to hear what he got to say.
Who? This guy?
I've been there.
Officer Briscoe, 4940 is her badge number. Excuse me, officer. Well, yo, don't get an attitude with me. Don't get an attitude. Yo, you work for me. Don't get an attitude. You work for me. Who you work for? I'm a taxpayer. Who you work for? Who pay your bills? Taxpayers. Get me your supervisor, servant. Get me your supervisor, servant.
Wait a minute. You front row. What?
She's a piece of shit. Yo, dude, right now, I was just walking down the crosswalk, right? I had the light. From 0 to 30 miles an hour, she heard her sirens, immediately hit the gas and almost hit me. I'm just walking, minding my business, and then this don't even got the courtesy to apologize. A piece of you are a piece of low life scum of the earth. Scum of the earth. All you are is a money generator for the state. That's what you are. You piece of
Please calm down, bud.
Is your supervisor coming?
He's right there.
All right.
Let him know.
I'm gonna let him know what a piece of you are. That's what I'm gonna do.
Please calm down, brother.
Ain't no calm. I don't have to calm down. She was. I ain't going to prison. I'm not doing nothing wrong. Are you the supervisor? All I gotta do is give you 10 feet. Don't tell me to back up. Don't tell me to back up, cause you're gonna get me pissed off out here. You mean back up? You piece of. She almost hit me with her car, and when I had the right of way, it said walk when I was on the crosswalk, and her she can't even apologize to the public.
What's up, brother? Sorry. I'm just a person that came by that's using my jurisprudence thing. Boom, here we go. You're being recorded. Right.
That's no problem. So are you?
Okay, so what's up?
You're actually live on YouTube.
What's the problem?
That she's a piece of. I'm walking down the crosswalk with the right of way, and from 1 second to another, she blared her lights and almost hit me. Okay. She's supposed to give the pedestrians the right of way, no matter what the situation is. And I came and approached her. She couldn't even apologize. All she did was ignore me and try to belittle me. And I'm fucking upset because she is a tyrant. Are you a tyrant, sir? What's your name and badge number?
Sergeant Garcia.
Badge number?
You can see it right here.
Listen, I don't like to talk about myself, but I can't read. I'm a little dyslexic. Can you help me out? Thank you, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to articulate it, right?
No, I just have to show it to you.
Come on, man. It's policy. I read the policy.
Okay, I'm telling you what it is. Okay, so
I'm telling you what it is.
So what do you want to do?
I want to file a complaint on her.
Did she hit you?
She almost did.
So did she hit you?
She almost did. That is gross negligence. She's supposed to. So it sounds like you a piece of shit too, man.
Give him the number to CCRB.
It sounds like you a piece. I know CCRB's number.
So then what do you need?
I need a report filed on her.
For what?
Yo, how many times do I gotta keep sitting here? I don't repeat myself.
Did she hit you?
So it's a problem as long as she don't. It ain't a problem if she don't hit me.
You go put a complaint, so no problem.
Yo, all I was looking for her to say, you know what, sir, you're right, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Then it's all good. But for me to come and she try to ignore me and walk away from me, like if I'm not, at the end of the day, y'all all work for me. All of y'all work for me. I'm a tax-paying citizen. 298. Really?
You have a number to CCRB. If you want to call, you got a badge.
Yo, what's your name and badge number, sir?
You have it right.
Sir, you're supposed to articulate your name and badge number. Say it again, I'm sorry. You a Yo, y'all. Now she apologized, right? She's a just like the other two that just got here. Yo, what kind of gross negligence is this? Y'all don't give a about the public. Yeah, out of here. You ain't gonna come to me with that bull. You got the right one, man. Yo, if you wanna illegally arrest me, then I'm fine. If you want to illegally arrest me, anything I can see, anything I can see, I can record. I don't care what you say. I really don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. You a piece of shit. I don't care what you say. You a tyrant. You are I don't give a if I'm on camera. Obviously you do. You cockhead. You. You bitch. This is the type
when an officer violates the law but refuses to even acknowledge it, the danger isn't just on the road, it's in the culture of immunity. You have the right to hold them accountable. You have the right to demand a supervisor, and you have the right to speak without fear. Because in a city where silence protects power, your voice might be the only thing that keeps justice alive.